Hello Internet. In 1 hour and 4 minutes I'm going to be at the hospital. I'm just waiting now for Harvest Bird to come and pick me up and take me to the hospital. And yeah, then the adventure starts. I'm very excited about it and also very looking forward to it being over with, because hospitals and surgery and stuff, and also nil by mouth from 9:30. It's 12:30 now and I'm already thirsty, and it's another 3 hours until surgery, so I'm going to be so thirsty by then. This is it. If I get really brave, then I'll put a little before photo up here that I took this morning. You're not getting the nude version. Yeah, not long to go now. This is so exciting. I really can't believe this day has arrived. It feels like I've been waiting forever, and also that the time has gone so incredibly fast. But yeah, it's gonna be good. We're in the hospital. I've got the private room by accident because I was supposed to be a shared room, but there's no one else in it, so yay! And I'm like been here 5 minutes and I'm bored already, so we're just waiting for like the nurse to come and tell me what to do.
You're becoming institutionalised.
Yes, yeah. And it's very fancy. I should. No, it's not. I won't push that button because that's the one that calls the nurses. Help, I'm bored. I could just play with the bed all day on video. This could keep me amused for hours. I have got my hands under here.
Okay.
We are waiting for the anesthetist. Yeah. I've seen the surgeon. The surgeon has drawn lines all over my chest, which was weird. He didn't quite use a Sharpie, but almost. Now I'm supposed to be keeping my hands warm so that they can find a vein, because my veins aren't very cooperative. So I've got a heated blanket under here. Yeah, and yeah, almost time.
You excited?
I'm very excited, yeah. And I've had a glass of water, which is even more exciting. That was the most exciting thing so far. Come.
And a few minutes ago when you were like, I never have to put her.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
It's a very exciting moment, that one. A weird thought, but a good thought, yay.
Oh, looks like it's recording. How you doing, laddie?
I'm tired. My legs keep randomly inflating.
From the leg inflation machine. Nice.
I'm flat.
Do you remember anything about going in there?
Yeah, there were so many people, and like they were all trying to do things to me at once. So it was like one person was saying lift your leg, and another person was saying, "Oh, put your arm here," and all this. And then the anaesthetist said, "Good night." And I thought, this is stupid because I'm nowhere near unconscious yet, and I don't remember anything after that.
And now you're here, and you woke up in recovery, I guess. Was it boring? Or did they just wait till you wake up? I don't know how it works.
No, I was quite there for quite a while after I woke up. It was kind of hard to judge time because I kept sort of drifting off again. It just felt like waking up way too early in the morning when you don't really want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought they said it's 8 o'clock because they were talking to the person in the bed next door. And then I looked at the clock when they opened the curtain and it was like nearly 9, so I don't know if I had been awake since 8. Hello Internet. It's 6 days since my surgery and I've finally got enough energy that I feel like I can actually film a video for a little bit. The last few days I've been very much in the, yay, I've got lots of energy, do something for 5 minutes and totally fade. So hopefully I'll better keep the energy up for this one. I'm feeling really well. I'm still taking painkillers, but not a lot, only like 4 a day I think, and none of the high powered stuff. I've just been taking basically Panadol and Nurofen, really low level painkillers. I can feel a bit of tightness, but that's mainly because I've got a lot of swelling and bruising. I'm not sure if I'm going to show you the pretty pictures just yet because it looks pretty gross. No, actually it looks fabulous, but it also looks pretty gross because there's a lot of bruising, a lot of swelling. I had to go into the surgeon's office on Friday just to see the nurse because this nipple was bleeding quite a lot and it was like soaking through the bandages, and so I rang up and she said, yeah, come in and we'll just have a check just in case, because she was a bit concerned it might be bleeding behind the graft, but it wasn't, it was just around it. So so she just changed the dressing and sent me back, and since then it's been bleeding some more, so, which is part of why it looks really gross because the bandage looks pretty blood soaked, but it's feeling fine. But otherwise and the fact that I just have no energy for anything, and obviously I can't like lift my arms up, I can sort of do about this much movement, and if I try and lift any higher than this I can feel everything tugging and I stop, and also because the surgeons told me not to. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Really, really, really happy with the results. Well, I will be once the swelling and bruising goes away, but really, when I woke up after the surgery, the nurse came in just to check that the incisions looked okay, and as she was sort of pulling the gown away, I had a look down and it was just such a, yeah, that looks right. It just felt so good. Yeah, really, really happy with it. Surgery went really well according to the surgeon. I don't know, I wasn't awake for it, so I don't remember. I'm not sure how long the surgery took because I was a bit woozy obviously in the recovery room. I seemed to be in the recovery room for a really long time. I don't know, I think I sort of drifted in and out of consciousness a bit there and didn't get back to my room till about 9:30 at night, and had a bit of dinner then and managed to keep everything down appropriately. And I tried to get up to go to the toilet, but I was too woozy and dizzy, so the nurse put me in a wheelchair to do that. And then in the morning I was feeling pretty good and was even able to have a shower in the morning, which I wasn't expecting to be allowed to, but I don't have a full-on bandage, I just have like surgical tape over the incisions, so as long as I don't like face into the shower, I'm not allowed to like have water pressure come onto my chest obviously, but if I like stand with my back to the shower I can let water trickle down over me, so I'm allowed to do that, which is amazing because I was expecting to not be allowed to shower for several days, and just having a shower makes you feel so much better. Yeah, I've just been at home. I've had loads of people looking after me, got friends dropping in meals, and I can't move without someone babysitting me and telling me no, I shouldn't be doing that. I have been slowly able to do more each day, which is really good. It was like a huge achievement when I could like put my own shirt on. That was like really exciting. And this morning I could get the toaster out of the cupboard. I mean, that's big deal, that. I'm seeing the surgeon tomorrow to hopefully get the drains taken out, because the drains are the most annoying thing. Just carrying around 2 buckets of blood basically. Yeah. I should put a warning on this, shouldn't I? Hopefully he'll take the drains out tomorrow, because I haven't had a lot. I've only lost about that much blood for each side. I think I should now give you a bit of a not safe for work warning, or maybe just a if you don't like gruesome things, switch away. I will try and put a timestamp and say flick to this timestamp for the end of the video, because yeah, if you're at all squeamish, you probably don't want to see the next bits. So that's how it's looking so far. Oh, it's cold in here. So yeah, lots of blood, but it's not as bad as it looks. It's just been slowly oozing on that side, and obviously massive amounts of bruising and swelling. This swelling has actually gone down quite a bit. It was like enormous the last couple of days, but it's slowly coming down. But like, it's flat. It's yay. Just because when other people talked about drains, I wasn't 100% certain what they were meaning. I will actually show you the grossness. So I've got this tube, which I can't really reach back for, coming out of the end of my incision, and that goes somewhere inside and is draining all the blood and pus and yuck. The drains are attached to these bottles, which are, they've got a slight vacuum on them, so they're actually like, they're sucking my blood, and they've been just slowly filling up, and I have to carry them around with me all the time because they're attached to me, and when I forget that they're attached to me and walk away, they tug on my sides and it hurts. Hopefully next time I can show you a cleaner version of what my chest looks like that isn't quite so gruesome. Hello internet, it's now Wednesday and I went and saw the surgeon yesterday, and not only did I get my drains taken out, I got my stitches out as well. So all I've got now is a bit of surgical tape, which is just basically protecting in case the skin stretches too much and separates again. Now it hasn't got stitches holding it together, and some small dressings over the nipples just to protect them, basically protect them from my clothing so that they don't rub. I have to keep the dressings on for at least another 6 weeks, and I'll be changing the nipple dressings daily because they've got, there's a cream I have to put on them just to protect them. But yeah, it gets pretty easy from here on in. I still obviously can't use my arms very much, but big milestone, I could sleep without being totally propped up on pillows last night because now I haven't got the drains to worry about. I still have to have pillows either side so that I don't accidentally roll over in my sleep. But it's all getting a lot easier. It's just the long slog of healing. I'll put another timestamp for where to skip to if you don't want to see the exposed chest. It's quite funny, I don't have any modesty about my chest anymore because it looks like a masculine chest now, so it's like there doesn't seem to be any taboo about exposing it. I've been quite happily ripping my shirt open for anyone who's come to visit me so they can have a look at it, which, yeah, some of them might not have been that prepared for that, possibly. So here's how it's looking so far. Just thin bit of tape along the incision and some protective dressings over the nipples. This one has been bleeding a little bit, but not as bad as it was the other day. And you can see the bruising is getting more colourful, but it is actually starting to go down now. It's quite noticeably smaller. That's 8 days post-surgery. Pretty good. So that's where I'm up to with the healing so far. Really happy with how it's all going. Don't forget to do all those nice internety things like liking and subscribing. And I will see you next time. Bye, internet. One of my babysitters is behind the camera right now, trying to keep really, really quiet.